Insta-fire in the queue. Nice. And a Seance? Seance. Fun, for sure. I don't know how good it'll end up being, though. Let's see. Wing Splicer seems fine. 4 mana, 3/3 flying. Can get some good flicker value, too. There's a Ghostly Flicker. What do you do? Tap your library. That seems cute. I kind of like taking the Wing Splicer here. Agony Warp is good. There's some good gold cards, but I don't think I'm quite there for those. And this is sort of just like a big flyer. Maybe Wheel Ghostly Flicker or Momentary Blink. I like taking the Wing Splicer here. So yeah, this is going to be Chaos Draft, and it's going to be using like the Master sets. This is Modern Masters 2017, I believe. This set is Ultimate Masters. So let's see. We've got a land for fixing. Cyclonic Rift is pretty good interaction, and sometimes just an I win the game button. Galvanic Blast is fine. Deathhood Cobra is a fine 2-drop. Twisted Abomination is really powerful, just like this option to Swamp Cycle early or play it as a big creature late, but I kind of just like the Cyclonic Rift here. Like, 2-mana bounce a card is fine, and every so often it'll just sort of end the game. I think it's a nice flexible card I'm happy to pick up here. Also lets me stay in blue, which is nice. So chat, what have you been up to tonight? Have you had anything exciting going on? Let's see, this is... Geez, it's on the tip of my tongue, this set. In the meantime, let's see, Savageborn Hydra... Oh wow, Double Strike Hydra, that's interesting. Bladewing... We're not going to have many dragons for that to get back. I'm kind of eyeing either the Claustrophobia or the Pillar of Flame, and I think I'm going to pick up the Claustrophobia. What do you do? Trample. You need synergies for that. It's not a good idea to draft synergy cards, necessarily, in Chaos Draft. I could see the Savageborn Hydra being a stronger card, but I think I'm in for the Claustrophobia. Like, there's power in staying in blue. Yeah, so we've got MM 2017, Ultimate Masters, Iconic Masters. That's what this one was, Iconic Masters. And here we've got, what's this, Modern Masters 2015, I think. Stoic Rebuel's fine. I'm kind of eyeballing this Aether Snipe. Like, it's sort of the same thing as Cyclonic Rift. It's very versatile. Sometimes it's a 6-mana 4/4 bounce a card. Sometimes it's 3-mana bounce a card. Beyond that, Sphere of the Suns isn't bad, nor is the Rampant Growth. Waking Nightmare, that's nothing special. This could be fine in an aggressive deck, but I like just sticking with my blue cards. And see, the only blue card here is a Gust Skimmer. I don't think we're in for that. Glinthawk Idol. That's actually pretty interesting for like an artifact-based deck. There's also Vampire Lacerator. Gnarlid Pack. I kind of don't hate taking the Kavu Primarch here. Like, this is just a really powerful spell. It can be a very cheap 7/7. There's the merit to like Gnarlid Pack for entering with a +1/+1 counter and scaling well, but I think I'm happy to take the Primarch here. Kavu Primarch also goes very well with my Wing Splicer, generating 2 bodies. Let's see, we've got Yanteku's Shaman, which suspend 1. That seems like a fine card, nothing too exciting. Trigon Predator. I think I like the Predator better than the Shaman. It's just 3 mana for a 2/3 flyer with upside. That's great. Gleam of Resistance is also good. Just like cards that have land cycling, especially basic land cycling, are powerful, but I like picking up the Trigon Predator here. Like 3 mana 2/3 flyer is above rate for a Windrake, and then some amount of the time this could get some like pretty significant value. Like, even if you just look at our deck right now, Trigon Predator could get in and maybe knock an opponent's Claustrophobia off, or kill the Wing Splicer token. See, Wildheart Invoker is a good mana sink. There are some alright red cards. Target creature. Echoing Courage is good if you go tokens. That doesn't seem good. Anox Survivalist. Another Disenchant effect. I think I'll just take the Kavu Predator. I mean, it's by no means amazing, but it's just, it's, you know, 2 mana, 2/2, like, very slight upside. And you never know, maybe I'll just randomly queue into, like, black-white life gain or something. Goblin Trenches, 8th pick? Jesus, this card is so good. Like, absolutely busted. I actually think I'm going to take it here. Like, we're not giving up too much, and, like, if somehow our deck configures itself in a way to play Goblin Trenches, this is just so good. It can absolutely dominate a game. Let's see, what have we got here? Giant Baiting. We did wield a Momentary Blink. There's also a Deputy of Acquittals. I think I'll take the Momentary Blink here. It's good with my Wing Splicer. It's good with my Aether Snipe. Let's see, just take the Death Hood Cobra here as a playable 2-drop. I actually kind of wish I had taken the basic land cycling card, Gleam of Resistance or whatever. Because, like, I can very easily see a world where I end up maybe in, like, sort of a Jeskai deck, potentially. Splashing to play my Goblin Trenches or something. Don't think I'm really interested in any of these cards. I guess a sideboard Survival Cache can be quite useful. I think that can be good to bring in against aggro decks if we do end up playing our white cards. I don't think any of these matter very much. Let's just take the Bloodshot Trainee, I suppose. Here, again, I don't know how many of these we'll play. I guess I'll just take the Glint Hawk. Oh, we wield the Gleam of Resistance? No way. Well, I guess... okay, okay. Wheeling that was a delight. It's almost like the game is telling us we should be running Goblin Trenches. Green Sun Zenith. That doesn't do much for me right now. Let's see, what do we have here? Animate Dead is just really powerful. Even Rift Watcher is a good white card. We've also got some good green, though. Like, Elephant Guide is really powerful. What does this do? That doesn't do anything too impressive. Una's Grace could be good if the deck's looking to go long. Gaia's Blessing is fine. I think Elephant Guide is just the strongest card in the pack for me. So I am going to pick that up here. And Maelstrom Pulse. Narcomoeba. I don't think we'll quite get that to work. Oh, Saltfield Recluse. This is also quite a powerful effect. Dispeller's Capsules, whatever. Walker of the Grove. That also goes well with my Momentary Blink. That seems very weak. Petals of Insight. Kind of like taking the Recluse. Yes, I think I'll take the Saltfield Recluse here. Maybe I'm trying to force myself down the white path a little bit more than I should be. Like, I think I'm just taking Nanteco Shaman here. I don't want any of the blue cards. I don't want the red or the white. So yeah, look, the Goblin Trencher's Dream is probably fading away. Let's see, Tumble Magnet, that looks useful. Lightning Axe, Fairy Mechanist. I feel that's going to miss more often than not in our deck. Target Historic Permanent. That doesn't blink anything too useful for me at the moment. I think I'll just pick up a Sickle Slicer. Like, I think this is unexciting, but fine. Pilgrim's Eye. There is, like, good old-fashioned counterspell. I could see running, like, just good, honest counterspell. What else am I taking? Memory Lapse is fine. Pilgrim's Eye is fine. We don't have any synergies with the Screeching Scab. Yeah, I think I'll just pick up the counterspell here. And then I like the Simic Signet. It'll let us get ahead on mana. The Hungry Spriggan's a fine card. There is some good white, but I don't think... I feel like I was just trying to warp my deck to make that work. I think blue-green is open, and so in blue-green we shall stay. I also might have missed an opportunity. Like, there was that Putrefy, if I could pick up, like, some Twisted Abominations. I feel like I've seen several of those. It's not inconceivable that I'm able to splash some of that black removal, mayhaps. Here, though, I think I'm down to take a second Ether Snipe. There is Pulse of Murasa and Think Twice, both of which I like. Stitcher's Apprentice doesn't seem great in this deck, but definitely could be good. So let's just pick up another Ether Snipe here. None of these are particularly exciting. Guess I'm just, I don't know, I'll just take the Drag Down, perhaps. I think this gives me the most outs to do something exciting. Definitely not hating the way the deck's looking. I've got a bit of interaction. I've got some good cards. Got a little bit of top end in these Ether Snipes. Guess I'll take the Gaia's Blessing, though I don't think I'm likely to play it. Yeah, this is just sort of very similar in terms of whatever I'm taking. I'm unlikely to, just unlikely to play. I guess Narcomoeba. Maybe I'll just play Narcomoeba and the Screeching Scab if it wheels, and that is a value combo. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more interaction, maybe a little bit more beef. Sure. I'm a bit sad that we're really not going to get here on this Goblin Trenches, which is rough. Magnifying Glass, Sentinel of the Pearl Trident. Sentinel still doesn't blink too much. I don't know, the Magnifying Glass might be a little bit slow, but it's easy to conceive of a world where the game gets drawn out. This is Chaos Draft. Chaos Draft tends to have, like, lower powered decks. Although, perhaps in the all-master sets, that is a little bit less true, because on the same token, master sets tend to be powerful. But in general, it's very easy for me to see a world where there's a bit of a board stall, and then this Magnifying Glass is just really good for me. What are you? A Snow Angel. Wow, that is... Wow. That's incredible. The white ship has sailed, but man... I think I'll just take the Eternal Witness here. I'm not in for the third Ether Snipe, I don't think. At least not without any ways to blink them. Eternal Witness is just super solid card. And I'm happy to be playing it here. Ooh, Serendib Freet, perhaps? Oh, or Mana War. Man. I don't know. I mean, this is a 3-mana, 3/4 flyer. But Mana War is super tempting. What's this do? Sword of Nothing? Also Sword of Nothing. Yeah, I think I just take the Efreet. A Mana War, super tempting. Our deck's pretty light on blue, so I might end up sideboarding this counter spell. Just the double blue is going to be rough. So I know when Ultimate Masters was the draft set, Steel Sabotage was very playable. I don't think there'll be that many artifacts in it this time around. There's not really much in this for me to take, though. I guess I'll just pick up a second Death Hood Cobra. Windfall. Jace's Phantasm. That's a little bit of a combo, Windfall and Jace's Phantasm. I could just take like a Dirkward Baloth. Like 6 mana 5/5 is fine. 1 mana 5/5 is amazing. Like I feel like this has a fairly low opportunity cost. And we do have a couple of ways to ramp. We've got the Cynic Signet, Magnifying Glass. See what have we got here. Sultai Skullkeeper. I think this pick is between Deranged Hermit and Pulse of Murasa. So Deranged Hermit, technically, we don't really have any Goes to the Graveyard synergies. But I think it's good. Like, it's just, this deck doesn't mind the ramp, you know? We do have a little bit of top end, so I think I can play the Deranged Assistant without being too cut up about it. And then maybe we find another Pulse of Murasa, and the Assistant gets a little bit better. Looking at this deck, I don't hate it. It feels a touch underpowered, perhaps. Timberwatch Elf. Do I secretly have a bunch of elves? Human, Snake, Kavu. No, I don't think I have any elves. I mean, I guess it's the only card that's in my colors and I'm going to play, so I'll take it. But I also don't think for this card, I don't think you need to be like a heavy elf deck. I think if this just taps to give +2/+2, you'll be in a fine spot. I just like to prey upon. We've got some beefy things like the Baloth, the Ether Snipes. We can definitely punch the opponent for a bit. Here, are we aggressive enough to run a Hungry Spriggan? I think so. Strength in numbers is also interesting, but I think we can pull off an aggro start. This was our first pack. Yeah, that doesn't really do anything for us. Yeah, I just don't think we're playing any of these cards. And I don't think we're playing any of these cards. I will happily take the sideboard Steel Sabotage. Opponent might show something that we want to deal with. Yeah. Alright. We're just not getting anything. Basking Root Walla. Don't really have the means to make the madness work, so I don't think that's worth here. Yeah, this deck is fairly weak. Like, I'm not really doing anything powerful. I really feel like I could have probably done a little bit better, especially considering this is, you know, master set with a bunch of powerful cards. I do have some good top end, you know, like Ether Snipes are a good card. This Baloth could be quite powerful. Got the Prey Upon. And I do have some amount of interaction. Eternal Witness gives me a little bit of card advantage. So yeah. All right, let's slap in some lands and jump into the games. Okay, we keeping this hand. Sure, 2-drop, 3-drop. Oh man, they rearranged everything, didn't they? Oh no. They even changed my stops? Oh man. Why would you do this to me? Or they changed my hotkeys. Oh, Moto. Let's get down the Death Hood Cobra. Actually, no, that was a mistake. I should have played the Kavu Predator, because Kavu Predator is the card that, like, gains the most value over the course of the game. No. Ground Assault. Short. Let's play Odd Efreet. So much for our quick assault on the opponent. Nothing for our opponent here, so I'll take a damage off our Efreet. Claustrophobia. No second forest is a bit awkward, as it means I can't play my Nantuku Shaman. So let's get in for 3 in the air. And then, what do I want to do here? I can just play out the Shaman. Like, that's the most mana efficient line I have. Otherwise, I just do what? Playing out the Predator and wasting some mana? I think I'm just going to cast this as a 3-2. Try to pressure the opponent. If I draw another land, then maybe I can, like, Claustrophobia their 4-drop, and then also deploy my Kavu Predator. Yeah, I play a Wild Heart Invoker. I'll take 1. No other land. A Death Hood Cobra. Do I like Claustrophobia and using the Claustrophobia here anyway? I think so. Like, it just lets me... I've got a fairly significant onboard advantage. I would like to sort of press that here. Especially with this Efreet that they seem to be having trouble dealing with. Oh, what's this? Maybe they're not... Oh, they got the Savageborn Hydra. Oof. Sickle Splicer. Alright, well, let's get in with our Efreet. And then, what are we playing here? I think I'm actually just going to play the Sickle Slicer with the hopes that I can just put it on my Efreet and get there. I think at this point that's my best route to victory. The 1 forest draw... Oh no, they had Lightning Axe. Okay. Damn, I sort of need them to not have... Oh, and a follow-up play. Okay. And now the Savageborn Hydra has Trample. Oh, this just went so bad and so... Oh, there's the land. Man! So now, I guess I just have to Eternal Witness back the Efreet and hope that I can get there, but this is probably too slow now. The fact that I haven't been able to double spell at all is really quite rough. Looks like the opponent's going to start pumping up their Hydra. Yeah. 5/5 trample double strike. Guess I'll just casually take 10. Well, now I feel bad for putting the claustrophobia on the invoker. No blockers, just take my 10. Oh, now what do you have? Oh, fucking hell, really? Okay, I guess I'm just dead. Just had everything there. Had Berserk to make their Hydra 10-7. I don't think I change anything. Steel Sabotage doesn't do anything. I don't think any of these other cards will really help. I guess we just have to hope that they don't make a giant double striking trampler. Damn. This is sort of what I was talking about too when I said my deck is doing weaker things. Like, they just seriously killed me from 17. There's not really much we can do about it, unfortunately. We just need to play it out best we can. Opponent is taking their time with the sideboard. In the meantime, camera's a little... Let's adjust that a bit. In the meantime, chat, what are you up to? Have you had anything fun going on? Everybody ready for the Christmas holiday coming up soon? Hard to believe it's already almost Christmas. This year has just flown by, huh? Weird. Come on, opponent. We want to play the games. Who spends all 3 minutes? Who spends all 3 minutes sideboarding? I'm going to be sorely disappointed if our opponent hasn't become, like, an Azorius deck or something. This Goblin Trenches is just sort of grinning at me from the sideboard. I wonder if maybe we should have leaned a little bit harder into that. I feel like we saw some fine white cards a little bit later in the pack. Like, I sort of tried to be disciplined and be like, no, that's not happening. We're going to stick with the blue-green. Maybe I dug too hard into that. I would love to play first. This hand's fine. Like, I get... Oh, wait, no, this hand has no green mana. What the hell am I talking about? That hand's non-functional. Oh, jeez. I mean, we're going to keep this and put back a forest and hope to draw well. I think that's better than going to 5. We can use Counterspell on turn 3 if it comes to it. Opponent is deep on the tank on whether or not they want to mulligan. They did mulligan to 6. We'll keep. Put back a forest. Oh, wait, no. Oh, jeez. I almost turned off. I almost yielded. I almost yielded through my first turn. So I'm going to be honest with you here. It's been a hot minute since I've played on MTGO. I've spent most of my time playing on Arena recently, so forgive me if I do something mind-bogglingly stupid through the client. Claustrophobia. Okay, we can make that work. Let's get down our Simic Signet. And it looks like our opponent took a mulligan to 5 here. Is that right? Yes, the opponent is mulligan to 5. Come on, deck. Be kind to us. Eternal Witness. Well, that's not doing much yet, but that will be good in the future. Both players sort of staring at each other. Kavu Predator. Sure. Probably just going to do my best to save this Claustrophobia for the Savageborn Hydra. Warspike Changeling, 3-mana 3/3 that can give itself first strike. I think that's fine to let down. Trigon Predator. Playing this requires me to put down Counterspell, but I think that's fine. Given that I've got the Counterspell and that I've got the Claustrophobia and the wings. Ground Assault. So much for the Trigon Predator. Maybe I should have just countered their 3/3. There's a Cyclonic Rift. I can also just Eternal Witness back my Trigon Predator and still have not Counterspell, but Rift up. That seems fine. Be a little bit better if I made a land drop here and got down the Predator, but not much I can do about that. Wild Mongrel. That is a powerful card. Opponent's deck is definitely very good. Magnifying Glass. What do I want to do here? I kind of like attacking with my Predator and my Witness. I wouldn't mind trading either of these for the Mongrel. And then if they want to try and discard a card and eat them, then I can bounce with Cyclonic Rift. That seems nice. Okay. Alright, and the opponent discards a mountain, and we'll just bounce the Mongrel back to their hand. And because they blocked the Predator, we even get to trample over for the full 4 damage. That just went very well for us. Then let's play out a Trigon Predator. I guess if I draw one of my 6 drops, I'll regret not playing the Magnifying Glass there, but I just want to get on the board. Lysandra Huntmaster for the opponent. So we know that one of the cards in their hand is the Wild Mongrel. Okay, that's getting deployed here. Another blue mana. Man, this Changeling has actually sort of done a number on me. I guess I probably should have countered that on the way down, and now they've sort of just played out all the cards in their hand. Yeah, I screwed that up. For sure. Let's get in with the Trigon Predator. Am I at a point in the game where I need the Claustrophobia? The Changeling, given that I can't really double block it. Pains me to say it, but I think I am, and they're just going to slam their Hydra the turn after I do this, I'm sure. But I can't keep taking 3, and I also can't block it. Because like I double block and they just give it first strike. Opponent plays a mountain, gets in with both. I will double block the Lysandra. That card is rather fearsome. The last thing I need is for them to make an army of elf tokens. Deranged Assistant, not exactly the draw I was going for there. So I play Deranged Assistant, and I've got enough mana I can investigate, but I wouldn't be able to... I think the question is how badly I need to draw a card off my Magnifying Glass here. I think the answer is pretty badly. So I'm just going to attack with the Trigon Predator. I'm not chump blocking the Wild Mongrel. And I think I'm going to draw a card over, play the Assistant. This also lets me hold up, like, Counterspell plus just Investigate, if that's what I need to do. Island, not quite what we wanted to see. Nor was another forest. At this point, I think I'm just going to use Deranged Hermit to fog the Mongrel. No, that's stupid. I've got plenty of life to work with. Well, I guess not plenty, but I should have just drawn a card there. That was another poor play. These plays are going to catch up to me. Alright, take my 2. Let's investigate. Draw another land. The Hungry Spriggan. Such a terrible card on defense here. Or is it? Attack with Predator, put them down to 6, and then I can threaten lethal with the Spriggan. Chump. Okay. I mean, it's no Aether Snipe. Like, if I had drawn Aether Snipe here, I would be over the moon. Bit of a shame that we haven't seen, like, any of the Aether Snipes or anything across 2 games. And I do need to put the Deranged Assistant in front of the Mongrel here, because I can just discard their hand and kill me. Opponent's not doing anything? Attack you for 6? I mean, if they've just got 1 removal spell here, Counterspell gets some. Okay, they just didn't have it. Oh, that's bound to happen sometimes. I definitely could have done some things better that game than I did. Probably should have just countered the Warspike Changeling, for example. But, we still managed to get there. Given that they were on a mulligan to 5, a little bit narrower than I might have liked. But, yeah. Alright, this hand's fine. We get the turn 1 Baloth, then we've got turn 2 and plays, and we just need to draw 1 more land, and then this hand really pops off. Oh, and a Kavu Predator holding an Elephant Guide? That'll be... that'll be good. Let's pop this out to keep an eye on when our Baloth is coming down. Not bad art. Not bad art at all. Let's play the Predator. Ooh, Civic Wayfinder is in this format. I love this card so much. Alright, yeah, we're definitely just going to slam the Elephant Guide here and just jam with a 5/5 trample. Like, I wouldn't play most auras. The fact that Elephant Guide, it sort of recoups you the card, because the issue with auras is they're inherently a 2-for-1. So, like, if this was most auras and they killed my Kavu Predator, well, that's it. Game over. Well, not game over, but they've gotten themselves a nice, efficient 2-for-1. But with the Elephant Guide, because I get the 3/3, it really undoes that. There's the Ether Snipe. Auras that also give a lot of toughness can also be useful against red decks, because sometimes the removal can struggle to deal with bigger creatures. Our opponent has shown us both Lightning Axe and, what was the other one called? Lightning Axe and Ground Assault, both of which are capable of dealing with a 5 toughness creature, but in a lot of sets, it's not uncommon for red-green to just not be able to deal with the... What was that? Torrent of Stone deals 4 damage to target creature. Okay, sure. Trade your 4-mana removal spell for my Deathhood Cobra? I'm cool with that. See what the opponent's got here. This could be their Ground Assault. Yeah. But I've still got I've still got the 3/3 lying around. Hanwar Lancer. Okay, that's annoying because... Ooh, actually, that's not too bad. So I can do something sweet here. Too bad I didn't find the land for my Ether Snipe. But so what I'll do is I'll attack with the 3/3. They'll go to double blocks, and then I'll Cyclonic Rift the Wayfarer back to their hand. And, like, yes, bouncing the Wayfarer does give them an extra land. But this Hanwar Garrison is rather... Or Hanwar Lancer? Yeah, Lancer is rather annoying. And I don't mind clearing that out of the way. Oh, what's this? Looks like this is their Savage... Oh, no, they've got an Elvish Aberration. Land here for Ether Snipe would be phenomenal. Like, actually game-winning. Didn't quite get there. And again, Nantuku Shaman, but no second green source. Oh, wait. This is why Ether Snipe is so good. I almost forgot. I can just evoke the Ether Snipe and bounce their card. Wow, I almost just moved to combat and attacked with the Baloth. But, remember what your cards do, folks. That's quite useful. And then attack you for lethal. Alright, we got there for the match. This hand is absolutely fine, so we will keep. So nice to have my hotkeys back up. Oh, opponent's on white. Let's deploy our Deathhood Cobra. Cobra is like a very nice little 2-drop. Opponent's got Solitary Emissary. Let's attack for 2. No trades, which is unfortunate. Like, this thing gaining Shadow could be quite relevant later in the game, especially if the opponent's a very aggressive deck. Ooh, Goblin Fodder? Kavu Primarch. What do I want to do here? I could just move the Sickle Slicer over and attack for 4. That seems unnecessary. I can play Cobra, leave up Cyclonic Rift. I could play Primarch as just a 3/3. If I play Cobra, hold up Rift, and then next turn I would need a land in order to kick the Primarch. I think And then do I attack? If I attack and they trade their goblin fodder for my cobra, am I really that upset? I don't think so. No, they don't even do it? Okay. In that case, I'm more than happy to just play out the Death Hood Cobra. And then with a little bit of luck, I can get down the 7/7 Primarch this turn. Oh, Master Splicer? That just gives me, like, the perfect Cyclonic Rift target. I feel like I'm getting so much value here. Didn't quite draw the land, but Elephant Guide is something. I think I'm going to put this on the Germ. And the reason for this is the Germ is the least valuable of my creatures, so I don't mind if it dies. And then this also means that I can move the Sickle Slicer, and the Germ will survive as a 3/3. Oblivion Rain? How cruel. On... Oh. Oblivion Rain on my Sickle Slicer? I don't know about that one. Huh. There's the land. So I think I just play out my 7/7 Primarch. Like, I'm not really under any pressure, and then next turn I can really start to pressure them. I suppose maybe just swinging out would have been fine there, because they would have had to... Their Emissary can trade with one of my Cobras, and then they would have to 2-for-1 themselves off of anything else. And there's also something to be said about trying to get this Master Splicer off the table, because... Okay, the opponent concedes, but, like, they could have some sort of a flicker effect in white, and that Master Splicer could become problematic. Let's see. Steel Sabotage only hits artifacts. If I had a way to interact with an enchantment, I could see bringing it in, but I don't, so I'm just going to run it back here. This hand is not great, but on the draw, I think I'm alright with keeping it. Might be a bit slow for this opponent. Snake Signet helps with that a lot. Alright, they've got their Sultari Emissary. We'll probably just play out the Primarch next turn as a 3/3. Ooh, Sky Hunter Skirmisher. That's a scary one. Let's just cast... Oh, come on, Magic Online. What am I going to convoke with? Oh, Raid Bombardment. Dang. That's actually, like... I'm starting to get kind of scared here. This is, a lot of damage. I guess this was just way too slow of a hand to keep here, perhaps. Goblin Fodder, give Shadow. Oh, jeez. Let's see. I think in this situation I attack with both. I just need to get this over with. And then I will cast my 4/4, bounce their Sky Hunter, because it's effectively attacking me for 3. And the Emissary is attacking me for 3 as well, but they're forced to pay a mana to do stuff with the Emissary. They're also a little bit pinched on land, so they might not be able to replay the Skirmisher and give their Emissary Shadow, which could give us a bit of a respite here. Also, just the art on this card, quite a fan. Alright, so yeah, they're going to forego attacking to get down their Skirmisher. Eternal Witness, that's interesting. If I attack with all... Do they have lethal on the backswing? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I attack with all, they do no blocks. I claustrophobia. The Skirmisher, I just barely stay alive. They do make some blocks. I can potentially Eternal Witness something back. I think I want to attack out here. Like, if this game just goes too long, eventually they'll be able to just, like, Alpha Strike and kill me. Let's put the Claustrophobia here. Now I'll take 7. And that's only if they swing out. They might not be in a situation to swing out anymore. Oh, it's at the swinging out. No combat trick? No lightning bolt? God damn it. And if all my lands hadn't been forest and I could have helped counterspell there, man. Trumpet Blast. That's something good to know about, I suppose. Ooh, that's a nice little card. 100%. If this card was not a reprint from Innistrad, it is set on the plane of Innistrad. Alright, this isn't bad. I can get a nice little curve going. I've got a bit of interaction. Ooh, and Trigon Predator. Trigon Predator can actually be quite good. They did show us Oblivion Rain. Topin Freeblader. I've actually got lots of options here. I think I'll start by attacking with my Cobra. I don't mind trading for the Freeblader. And then, so I can try to play a creature that blocks the Topin Freeblade, or I can play the Spriggan and just go hard on the offensive. I think I like trying to push on the offensive with this hand. I will take my 2. What is this? Can't be blocked except by artifact creatures or white creatures. They've got a lot of cards that are... Ooh, Elephant Guide on my Spriggan. Kind of like it. But yeah, the opponent, they've got a lot of cards that are really, really rather hard for me to block. I'm also attacking them with a 7/7 Trample, which is also hard to block. Is Elephant Guide secretly this deck's MVP? It might be this deck's MVP. Alright, yep. Take my 5. Sultari Emissary. So it looks like my opponent's plan is just hopefully kill me faster. I think I've got the tools to combat that here. Alright, they're at 4. Let's play out a Cobra. Now I can hold up Cyclonic Rift. And we got there. Nice. Elephant Guide is just such a powerful card. And this is a fine hand. I'll happily keep this. Against the Tristani Selesnya's Voice. Another green deck? Ooh. Will be attached to power 3 or greater. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. Do you want to play the Signet over the Cobra here? I don't... I can ramp next turn with the glass. I think I like trying to get on board. Like, I don't really want to spend 2 turns just ramping. I've got no payoff for that in my hand. And the fact that I can, like, get on board this turn and then play down the glass next turn. Is this the mirror? The blue-green mirror? Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the, like, really scary flying suspend creature. Oh, good lord. They're going to put the... Oh, not... Oh, wow. That's going to be bad. Spriggan here. Alright. I know I said I was going to Magnifying Glass. This lets me put more pressure on them. I want to try and kill them at a point that this thing's obsolete. Plus, next turn I can go Magnifying Glass plus Signet or Cobra, depending on which I feel is more appropriate. And that's just like a much more mana efficient play. Opponent's got Ticking Gnomes. Oh, they killed my Spriggan. But it also cost them, like, their entire turn, so I guess that's fine. Hit them for 2, and then Magnifying Glass. Oh, I actually tapped in a mana so that I don't have the choice between Cobra and Signet. I was going to play the Cobra, but made that little mistake. I guess if I draw one of my 6-drops, I'll be glad that the Cobra didn't go down. Sift. Ooh. So my opponent is doing a lot of wheel spinning, but I just haven't been able to put, like, a decent amount of pressure on them. Hopefully we can turn that around. And then 1, 2... The 1/1 body doesn't really add anything, so I'll favor making a clue here over playing the assistant. It's not like I need the mana. I just need to draw something to do with all this mana. At least these Cobras do give me a bit of protection against the Ephemeron. It costs 4 mana to hold up, like, Reach and Death Touch, which is unfortunate. Ooh, Pulse of Marasa. Although I suppose with the Magnifying Glass, I can leave up 4 mana without too much concern, which is a benefit. Ooh, there's the Baloth. I think... Yeah, I'm just going to get down the Baloth. Let's hit him for 4 here. Them gaining 6. Fucking hell. Remember when I said that I've been playing a lot of Arena and I'm bound to make some sort of a mistake with the MTGO interface? I remember. Made another mistake there. I should have drawn with my clue to see if I could get my counter spell in response to the Ephemerate coming down. Ooh, I'm going to take a wallop of damage here. Interesting, they're not equipping the Naginta. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't play my Baloth last turn. Oh, they've got another big flyer. And we drew Eternal Witness. Claustrophobia, that's useful. How much mana have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I think what I want to do here is Claustrophobia this. I can attack with one snake, and then I can leave this one back to give Death Touch and Reach to eat the Ephemerate. And then I can still utilize some of my mana by cracking this clue if my opponent chooses to not attack. Ticking Gnomes. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Basilisk Collar. Oh, man. Well, this game just got so much harder. Does look like I may actually bring in the Steel Sabotage now. Like, they've shown me plenty of targets. Prey Upon. Oh, Prey Upon's good. They'll let me kill this thing before they get the collar on it. And I suppose the fact that I never played my Baloths meant that they spent the Ticking Gnomes on my Cobra. MTGO misplays for the win. Oh, don't stop casting giant things. You get a 6/6. 6/6 is cheats. For the moment, I think I'll just pass. I can rely on my Cobra to help keep back the worm. And I can... And this is the scenario I was talking about before. Like, at the moment, at least depending on what is in their hand, I feel like we're currently sitting at a board stall, but the magnifying glass can do work for me. I guess they could put the Onagatina on the worm and then attack me for quite a bit, but then I still just block with my Cobra. I need to hope that they don't have some sort of flying granting aura. That would be bad. Bad way to give this worm flying. Though I have to admit, I like this art. What was that? War of the Worm. Ghost Ship. Sure. You know, looking at the card art and the art of the worm, I'm actually considerably less impressed. Doesn't match at all. How much does this cost to flashback? Only 4 mana, Jesus. Ugh. Alright, no attacks from the opponent. Let's get our investigation on. Ooh, Trigon Predator. Oh, I was going to say that I'll do some work, but they've got the Ghost Ship out. Still, definitely worth playing, because I can still do my little investigate crack. So one combo that you can do within the Masters Draft Chaos set is Basilisk Collar and Walking Ballista are both cards you can get. What is this? Oh, geez. Please stop playing. This is like, what, 2 rares? Stop playing these good rares. Leech of the Tingle deals combat damage. Wow. Huh. I'm falling behind rather quickly here. Show me Cyclonic Rift. Please? Not Cyclonic Rift, but I'll take it. I guess, do I use this to bounce the Liege, or do I kill the Worm? I think I kill the Worm, because I can just multi-block the Liege. And then I can E-Whip back cards that die. So just using Ether Snipe is like a 4/4 Necrotol. Seems good. Oh no, Death Touch Trample really doesn't interact the way I want it to there. Shit. And then Cyclonic Rift doesn't even do anything against the land, so I probably just killed myself there. What I actually should have done was bounce the Ghost Ship and attack with Trigon Predator to kill the Basilisk Collar. Now that I've done that, I don't think I can win anymore. Looks like I can trade for the Tangle of the Liege, but then they just make a bunch of their lands into 8/8. Yeah. Can't do anything about that. Damn it. Don't mind playing Steel Sabotage over... I don't know, it's just range. The system has just sort of done nothing. That was a mistake. Ugh. Damn Basilisk Collar. Yeah, I definitely should have bounced Ghost Ship and taken out the Collar there. This hand really bad. It gives me no pressure, no acceleration. I feel like I can do better. This is considerably worse. I think I'm just going to keep and hope to hit a land. I'll put back the Timberwatch Elf, I suppose. Guess I should have just... Yeah, I probably should have just kept the 5-lander and hoped to draw well. Because I guess when you really think about it, like, most 6-land hands need to draw well too. That was even on this week's episode of Limited Resources. Keep most of your 2- and 5-land hands, and I just... what's the point of all the knowledge in the world if you never bother to apply it? I did find a 3rd land. That's useful. Opponent also knows the power of the Deathhood Cobra. Oh, a forest? Okay. Play down our Magnifying Glass. And the next turn we can play... I mean, I guess we're just playing the Wing Splicer. We've got fucking Daze? What the hell? God damn it. They've got Daze? Ugh. Yeah, let's just play our Wing Splicer. My Evoke creatures also sort of go nicely with the Eternal Witness, because, like, I can use this, and then Eternal Witness will, like, definitely have a nice card to draw later. Nothing from the opponent there. Drew another land. Attack with my Golem and then play my Kavu Predator. I can crack back for 3. I think that's fine. Opponent also missed a land drop. Missed 2 land drops? Yeah. Alright, yeah, let's start beating in with our flyer. And then we're not in a position where we want to evoke this, and we're not in a position to play Eternal Witness, so we'll just play the Kavu Predator. Another counterspell, maybe? Oh, Kavu Predator! Actually, they do have the Basilisk Collar, so they can gain life here. Maybe Predator will grow into something humongous. Ooh, opponent cycling Krosan Tusker, so they don't need to worry about missing those land drops anymore. Tuskers. This is just one of my favorite Magic cards. Full stop. Opponent. So the opponent found a forest off their Tusker, but they played an island. So we do know that they've got a forest in their hand. Beyond that, we don't have much information at all. And no attacks from the opponent. Ooh, we drew another forest. Do I want to cast my Ether Snipe here? Just bounce the Deathhood Cobra, get down a 4/4? Or I could bounce the Spellfist, attack with Golem and Predator, and if they trade for the Predator, then they don't have anything to pressure my Ether Snipe. Yeah, I think that's fine. Come on, Ether Snipe. Do some big things for us. Now that I've got double green for my Eternal Witness, I'm also not opposed to the idea of letting my Wing Splicer die at some point. I don't think I'm quite at the point where I'm going to attack it into the Deathhood Cobra here, but like I'll very liberally chump with this creature and then get it back for another Golem later. Alright, trading with the Predator here is fine by me. Oh, please don't do something busted. Oh, they're doing something busted. Oh, they're just Pulse of Marasa back the Krosan Tusker. Annoying, but far from busted. So we know the opponent's got Forest and Krosan Tusker in their hand. The opponent's got a Krosan Tusker in their hand that we know about. They're a little ways from hard casting it, though. The fact that they got that back specifically suggests that it's possible that they're hurting for lands. Wildheart Invoker, sure. Steel Sabotage. So I'm going to attack with the Golem and the Aether Snipe. The opponent will trade with the Aether Snipe. My Golem will get in for 3. And now I Eternal Witness back the Aether Snipe. Which also makes things a little bit awkward for the opponent if they want to play a creature, because now I just get a free time walk. Let's see what they've got here. Krosan Tusker is still in their hand. Basking Root Walla. Okay. Basilisk Collar. is not resolving today, my friend. You've got more? Elusive Spellfist. Oh, we also knew the Elusive Spellfist was in their hand. Oh, we actually had like a decent amount of information about their hand. So knowing that they've got the Tusker, do I want to hold off on Ether Snipe? Could also like Ether Snipe my Wind Splicer to get more pressure in the air? That actually seems really good. Let's play Island just in case they've got another Daze hanging around. And we'll Ether Snipe back the Wind Splicer. Bringing in Steel Sabotage for the Basilisk Collar might have been a bit much. I mean, they did show us other targets. They had the Onagarini or whatever. They had the gnome thing that is technically like, ooh, Shoreline Ranger. Damn, 3/4 fire really screws with my plans here. And I drew another land. Let's attack with the Ether Snipe. Alright, opponent takes 4. So much for my big plans of just demolishing them with a storm of flying golems. Bless me. Sorry about that. What's this? Imperasaur, 4-mana 5/5. They are putting up some good defenses. I need to find something to deal with this Shoreline Ranger. That's not it. And unfortunately, like, this is the board state that Magnifying Glass would be great in, so it's really unfortunate that they dazed that there. I could draw my second Ether Snipe. That would be pretty good. Bounce the Shoreline Ranger. Oh, they found a forest, so now they can play their Tusker, too. We might just get overwhelmed by our opponent's, like, larger green things that they can do. Well, I mean, I'm going to go for trading with the Cobra. I'm not sure if they could have the punishes me here, or they just rather the Cobra trades with the Allosaurus than the Tusker. Yeah, looks like that's all that was. Come on. Not another island deck. Not like this. Oh. Alright, take our beats off the Tusker. You've got another giant thing? Jeez. Come on. Damn. Yeah, just... Ugh. Drawn too many lands. Man, and the fact that War of the Worm is, like, 2 big plays for them. Yep, get that back. Yeah, we're probably just too far behind now. Oh, if the opponent doesn't want to get in with their big things. Opponent wants to get in with their big things. Some of them, at least. I can trade Ether Snipe and Spriggan for the Tusker. Don't like it, but I can't just let them have infinite 6-power creatures. Oh, do you really have a... And they've got a trick. Damn it. God damn it, that's just... That's too late to do anything. Man, we outdrew them by like 3 lands. Yeah, I just can't do anything. This came down at the perfect time to stop me from getting aggressive at all. And that damn trick. Oh, well, we still went 2-1. It's not bad. So let's get into the next one.